Hey, hello everybody. Michael here with FitPass Club and CrossFit M2. Super excited about FitPass Club. I just got this launched last week and kicked off, and it's been a great experience. We have a couple beta testers getting started and kind of using the software right now and kind of using the application, and they're just kind of let me know some feedback on how they like it. But it's been quite a journey and a process in the making. So I'm definitely excited to have it launched and be out there. And we are taking founding member users right now. So if you're interested in getting started and signed up with FitPass Club, you can become a founding member. We have some awesome perks and benefits for founding members, like 25% off, a special one-on-one nutrition plan for you, an exercise planning strategy. So there's some really cool stuff happening with that, and you get a heck of a steal on it. So anyway, so I wanted to start doing these just kind of a nutrition tip for you. And it's something that I've really been thinking about a lot lately, and I've been doing some research on because it's quite interesting. The topic of, and I'm sure you can read it right there, how much protein do you really need in a day, or how much protein is too much protein? I think the nutrition advice has been very skewed for people on how much protein they should really be consuming, because I feel like a lot of this has been predetermined by bodybuilders, figure competitors, people in that realm who are fitness trainers and giving their clients advice on how much protein they should really be eating. But in reality, according to WebMD, a person needs, for a man, only about 56 grams of protein per day for an average sized male, and women about 46 grams per day of protein. Now, keep in mind that a lot of us are probably eating a lot more than that. Bodybuilders and fitness people have this kind of equation that is, in order to build lean muscle mass and look very big and bulky, the way a lot of fitness competitors do and bodybuilders do, you need to consume about 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight. So a lot of people are consuming, if you weigh 200 pounds, 200 grams of protein per day, but is that really even healthy for you? It could be wreaking havoc on the inside of your body. But yeah, you could look great. You could look like this awesome Greek goddess on the outside. But how about your heart? How about your kidneys? How about your intestine? How about your brain? Is all of that really healthy for your body? If the average amount of protein you need is anywhere from 46 to 56 grams per day, then that's 3-4 times the amount of protein you need to consume. So think about that, and think about replacing your protein intake with some vegetables, some green leafy vegetables, maybe some asparagus, some arugula, some spinach, some kale, foods of that nature. And I'm going to tell you why. So also keep in mind that we are ancestors of primates, according to what you believe, but most science says that we are ancestors of primates. And if you look at what primates consume, like take a chimpanzee or a gorilla or a monkey, for instance, they're not eating other species' meats. They're not eating chicken. They're not eating beef. They're not eating, jaguar in the jungle. They're eating mostly plant-based diets of fruits, berries, greens, leaves, lettuce, foods found in nature. And that brings up an interesting point, because they are definitely not consuming their body weight in protein per day. Imagine if a gorilla ate their body weight in protein per day. That thing would have to eat hundreds of grams of protein per day. And these are some of the healthiest. These species are healthier than humans are. They're not dying from heart disease. They're not dying from cancer. They're not dying from diabetes. They're living healthy and prosperous lives, according to what our research knows. And I want you to keep in mind that you could be consuming too much protein. So I want you to try, just for a week, maybe dialing down your protein intake and upping your vegetable intake. Because I think that would be, you'd be surprised at how you feel. I've been doing this for a while now, and I feel incredibly different. Hey, Katie. How's it going? Great to see you join us here. Hopefully you get a lot of good value out of this. But thanks for dialing in. Make a post, say hi in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions regarding protein. But anyway, kind of back to what I was saying. I want you to try to maybe back your protein down a little bit and consume protein from some plant-based foods, quinoa. Maybe get some solid protein from there. And then maybe some chia seeds or some hemp seed. All right, these are all plant-based proteins, and have about 46 grams for women and 56 grams for men per day. And then replace that usual protein intake. You typically have a big steak for dinner. Try to have some vegetables in replace of that, or maybe a beet arugula spinach salad with some chopped up peppers and carrots and cucumbers on top. And do that for a week, and I think you'll be really, really, really impressed with how much energy you have and how you feel. So just wanted you to think about that for the day. So nutrition tip number one, don't consume too much protein. You don't really need to have all that protein to look the way you think you do. A lot of bodybuilders are walking around just huge muscles. What if they backed their protein down? I think a lot of people would agree that they might look even better. They might look more natural. They might look more primal, and maybe have more of that Greek god stature. And keep in mind that people in nature, or years ago during caveman days, they weren't necessarily working out certain body parts to look a certain way. They were just trying to survive. And if you look back at photos of them or drawings of them, their bodies look very healthy. They're lean, they're proportional. Their upper body's not really big relative to their legs. And their diets were mostly plant-based foods and proteins. So keep that in mind, and appreciate you watching, and rock on. All right. Hope to see you guys soon. All right. Take care. Bye.